So, first and foremost, what are some of the areas of emphasis that you guys have going into this new week to a new game on Saturday?
Yeah, for this game, it's just offensive line-wise, we got to improve in the run game. We didn't play our best against Colorado in that aspect, so just kind of getting back to our basics of technique. A little less scheming throughout the week and more just about technique and getting back to that.
What have you seen on film from Arizona's defensive front?
Yeah, they're big and strong. They're a great front. They're well disciplined. They do some great schemes, and so it's going to be a great challenge for us. I can't go into this week thinking anything else. It's a great opportunity for us.
Where have you seen them get better? Because they've improved across the board.
Yeah, it's just physicality, I think, is one of the big ones. Not that they weren't physical or anything before, but they I think they have some depth now, in D linemen and linebackers, and so I think it's just a great challenge for us ahead. So
you guys have done well protecting Caleb. What are some of the areas where you guys have succeeded in that? Whether it's in the pass protection itself.
Yeah, I think pass pro we're definitely we got some great experience in terms of pass protectors. Jarrett came from Wazoo, probably did 90% pass pro there. Jonah's probably the best pass protector on the team, and then Tarkin comes from the SEC, so just down the board, we all have experience pass proing really well. Like I said previously, our run game got to improve upon from last week. Just the way that Colorado had their defensive scheme, first time we've seen that this year. So excited to get that kind of scheme again, hopefully in the next coming weeks, and show an improvement. So
Caleb was hit from a corner last week. Did Coach talk about that at all with you guys, or?
Yeah, I think that was just a miscommunication in the backfield, and sometimes it's going to happen. The corner did a good job disguising it, and he got him blindsided a little bit. So obviously you don't want that to happen, but it does happen every so often. Luckily Caleb was all right.
There were a couple high snaps in that game. Is that more of a technique thing, or is it just maybe you're a little too juice with the crowd going on?
Yeah, I just I think I had two high snaps. It was bad ball, and I got to get better at it. So.
Where have you seen Emmanuel grow over this time? It seemed like he was a little nervous in the beginning, but it seems like he's kind of found his footing.
Yeah, he's definitely got a lot better in his technique, Coach Henson's technique. We all came from different backgrounds, like I said. Every coach has their different ways, and so you can kind of you're starting to see him use his different coaches' techniques, and kind of combining it into one. Coach Henson's, he's getting more comfortable with the playbook, and he's definitely going to be an elite player. Who, if he continues to grow like he is, he'll have a chance to play next level. So he's constantly impressing, and I'm really proud of him.
On the run plays where you guys were doing pulling actions, what was Colorado doing to kind of negate those or to try to defend those?
Yeah, we just like I was telling earlier, we did do very well protecting. We kind of got physically beat this game. First time that kind of scheme defense we've been against this year, and so I think it was a great learning experience for us. I'm excited to kind of go against that scheme again in the future, just because we want to prove ourselves right. Definitely didn't do our best in terms of run blocking, and so it's kind of less schemey this week, more about technique, getting back to our roots. So.
Was it more just overloading sides, or were they just kind of in places you didn't kind of expect, or?
No, it's just like it was right scheme, right people. We would just lose a block, after 2-3 seconds, and we would only get 2-3 yards on a play versus maybe 6-7 yards. So.
When you're going up against a scheme that maybe you haven't seen before, what are some of the in-game conversations you guys are having in terms of just let's problem solve this now?
It was just one of those things. It was like since they were playing us so physical, it was just like it wasn't nothing. It wasn't a play call. It wasn't IDs. It was just how mentally physical, more dominant do you want to be against your opponent? And we obviously didn't do the best throughout the game in that. I'd say it was piss poor throughout the entire game. There's just certain plays came down to it. They beat us versus us beating them. So,
from your vantage point, what are some things that Caleb is doing this season that maybe he's he's improved upon significantly to your eye this season?
Maybe a little.
Yeah, he's making a lot of checks and stuff. When he sees different things amongst the defense, say we get a play call, he doesn't like it. Him and Coach Riley are talking, but he also has come to the point. I think he could do it pretty much on his own, and so I definitely seen him be more proactive in getting us out of looks, seeing blitz IDs from the secondary. If I don't see him, he'll see him for me, kind of thing. And it's just cool when you have that because we're kind of working together in unison. So yeah, I would say he's definitely improved in that aspect of his game.